Welcome back to One Tire Fire, where we're going to learn about computers today. I have now become a computer channel. So all you car people that are out there that want to be learning about cars, guess what? We're computers now. I'm just kidding. Basically, I built this new computer here. It was around $857-ish. And because my old laptop, my editing laptop, which is a Razer Blade 17, the motherboard had to shorten it, and the charging port, like the pins melted. So every time I went to charge it, smoke would come out. So obviously I can't use that one. So the price to fix that laptop was estimated like $1,000. So instead of that, I went out and just built a new one. Why am I gonna spend, something that's an older technology, right? So I went out and just built a brand new computer, something that is brand new and something I can update and then further keep up with technology, because that's one of the things that I don't like to do. I don't like to fall behind technology. So this computer, this actual formation here, this lets me update, so I can stay update as the years go by, because the technology moves like this. So if you don't keep up, you'll fall behind real quick. So I use an NZXT case, and yeah, I'm outside, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is the NZXT case. Nice little red bar right here, has their name in it. And basically I built this computer using somebody else's formula online. So I went online and saw somebody, a big computer YouTuber, and he said, you wanna build a good computer for this amount of money, you build this. And he added some upgraded parts, so I did buy some upgraded parts in there. But yeah, you wanna come and see, and I'll show you guys. All right, to start off this build, what I did is I went out and bought a B450A Pro by MSI. It is the Crossfire ATX motherboard. I'm looking at my phone, I have all my specs here. And basically the big part in the back right here, just where you can connect all your components to. Without that, you have no real computer. Afterwards, the CPU itself, I kind of regret not getting a more powerful one, but it handles well. It only handles maybe like 25% when I'm gaming and stuff like that. But as the Ryzen 5 2600, I guess I've been hearing that Ryzen has been getting the game up with their processors, and it's handled well, no complaints here. It also came with the Wraith Stealth Cooler, which is this one, this little black one, black fan, that cools the CPU itself. And my temperatures have been okay, they've been solid, 70 degrees Celsius, of course. Typically, if you're hitting like low 80s or even 90s, your components are getting way too hot. So it handling 75 degrees Celsius, perfect, it's fine, excellent, very, very happy. The GPU itself is XFX, hard time saying that, the Radeon 590. It's basically an overclock 580, and I kind of regret not knowing that earlier, because I would have bought a better one. But it's okay, it's a 590, the fat boy is what people call it, or the heat boy, because it gets really hot sometimes. But I've handled how the heat goes. I bought all these fans. At first I didn't have all these fans, but I'll explain that later. And it will get pretty hot at certain points, but it's okay. It's solid, it handles what I need. Also for the power supply, which is down here, the bottom section, it is the EVGA 600 watt bronze, 80 plus bronze. It's a little overkill for how much power I need. I don't actually need it, but if I need to add more power, I need to add more stuff, I can do it. I have enough. And for the RAM itself, it is these two white ones by Corsair. They're 16 gigs because I want to have multiple applications open, and 16 gigs is more than enough. I thought about going 32, but I don't need it right now. As you see right here, if you can see, I have 2 extra DIMM slots right here. So if I want to put 32 gigs, just put 2 extra DIMM, 2 RAM slots, and that's it. It's quite easy. It's upgradable. I can keep up with technology, like what I want to do. It is also at a 3000 speed. Again, I regret not getting a 3200. The Ryzen chip, feeds on high power, so on high speeds. Unfortunately, I did not do that, but it's okay. 3000 is fine. The bare minimum. As well, down here underneath is the Wraith cooler. It is the Samsung 970 Evo Plus. It is the SSD, because these days, if you don't have an SSD, you're doing it wrong. I can boot up, I turn on my computer and it boots up instantly. It's much faster than our actual hard drive. And I do have a hard drive in this, but I don't have Windows 10 installed into the hard drive. I have it into my SSD. So as soon as I hit the computer button, 2-3 seconds later, bam, turns on. And then to put all this stuff in is the NZXT H510 case. When I bought it, I didn't know this was gonna come red, but I mean, I guess it looks cool. I don't know, but you can actually get these in white, black, blue, green assorted colors, but I got it in red. Oh, thank goodness I got it in red, because if I got it in green, I'd be really upset. But yeah, it's in red, and it was fairly easy to put in, and everything was set. I just had to put the motherboard in, screw it down, and that was it. It was really quite easy after that. And then, you don't see it in here, but I'll show you later, I have a 2 terabyte Seagate Barracuda hard drive. I just thought I needed more than enough space, and it is a more than enough space than what I need. I don't actually need that much space, but I'd rather have more than what I need than what you don't have. So, otherwise that's the build, as well as when I first bought the case, it didn't have these 2 fans in the front here. So that's why I was getting quite hot. I was hitting maybe like low 80s into the mid 80s. And I was worried, so I was like, nope, I didn't use the computer for like 4 days. So with this coronavirus thing going on, I had to go on wait and be on back order. So I bought these 2 Insignia 120mm fans and put them in. And now what the build how I have it is, it's negative pressure, so it's pushing in, and this one is pushing out, so that's positive. So I basically have the 2 fans coming in here. This one's also positive, so it's pushing out. So air comes through here, it gets cooled off and all this stuff, and it pushes out here and pushes out here. So that's how I have everything cool and stay at 70 degrees Celsius, and it just handles well. As well, right here, the GPU, there's 2 more fans that are integrated into the GPU itself. And I think they're blower style, I think that's how they're called. They push up, and see there's a fan here that's, of course, negative pressure, so it pushes out. I think, if I'm doing it correctly. But otherwise, the build was quite easy, and I'm pretty happy with myself. My first actual computer build, I'm more than proud of myself. I was able to do it. My dad, being the computer guy, making fun of me the whole time. Thanks, Dad, you're the best. At first, it was quite annoying because I would plug this stuff in, and I misplaced the manual in 4 days, so you know how that goes. And somehow it didn't blow up, so I was putting like connections in different locations, and it just wouldn't turn on. And but thank goodness for YouTube, because that stuff is there, and I just learned from there. So all in all, I'm very happy. It handles well. It is built for 4K editing if I need to eventually, when that time comes, when people update their monitors to 4K. And do I need it now? No, I don't. So I'm going to be doing 1080 also in 1440, which is the 2160 1440 resolution. Better than 1080, of course. And but do I need it now? No. So I'm pretty excited, pretty happy. Of course, I have lost the ability to be mobile. So this thing weighs like 25 pounds now. So I can't take it with me to somebody's house. I can't take it to my airport and edit. I can't. So later on, I guess I have to buy another laptop to be mobile, because I just cannot move this thing around. It's heavy, it's bizarre. I don't have a power supply here, so I can't turn it on with the little fans turn on everything. I can't. Of course, no RGB as well, no red, green, blue. If you go online and go on YouTube and with all the RGB builds out there, you have like fans with colors and water cooled and all that fun stuff. My first computer was going to overcomplicate it. So very excited and pretty happy. You're watching this video because of this thing. So I'm sorry it's not car related. I'm sorry that it must have been not that very interesting, but you may as well see what I'm doing, put another video out there, and so thanks for watching, guys. Pretty excited, pretty happy, and subscribe and follow and stay safe, okay?